Guys, they said the palace of Kabiyesi is in disarray as elders have turned against elders over Queen Naomi's full moon rituals for her return. And the funny part of this whole drama, according to what we are hearing, is that some of them have gone spiritual. Seriously. Because the two women wey no wear clothes when they catch for the palace for midnight few days ago, they are part of the people sent to make sure that Queen Naomi's full moon ritual did not happen. Because according to what we are hearing, until that full moon ritual is completed, that Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi cannot be seen outside as husband and wife again. Now, only recently, we got an information that during the last time that Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi was seen together in Akure, I don't know if you guys remember, during the time that Kabiyesi unveils the Ojaja Park, that day Queen Naomi attended with Tadenikawo. Even though Queen Naomi was not seated around Kabiyesi, but according to the story, they said Kabiyesi have made provision. There was a vacant seat that they left for Queen Naomi. I don't know if you guys remember. But Queen Naomi did not sit there. It was, I think, Olori Two-Face who later went and filled that gap. Queen Naomi came and she went somewhere a little bit far from where Kabiyesi was seated and sat with her sister Simi. I don't know if you remember that day. But the only thing is that because Tadenikawo was sitting by the father's side, that is Kabiyesi's side, Queen Naomi, I think she went to that place that Kabiyesi was seated like twice or so, and it was Kabiyesi who called her for, I don't know, because there was a time he was whispering something to her ear, you know. But before that day, we have been hearing that Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi have been meeting themselves. They have been seen together every now and then. But according to their culture and tradition, because of the way she left the palace, they cannot be seen together. Because according to their culture and tradition, is an insult on their king. You know, even though Kabiyesi himself did not see it that way. After finding out that these people really dealt with Queen Naomi that made her to leave. And as at then, it was looking like they turned Kabiyesi's heart against her, such that Kabiyesi could not protect her at the moment. Now, information have it that that event nearly cost Kabiyesi his throne because the kingmakers, in conjunction with the Olories, they gang up against Kabiyesi. They said it's against their culture and Kabiyesi cannot do it. They said it was a very big problem for him, that even to the point that Kabiyesi have to tender apology to the people, all because of that. And ever since then, because there is an alternative for him and Queen Naomi to be seen together again, and that is one thing that Kabiyesi ever wished for, because we all know that Kabiyesi loves Queen Naomi so dearly. They said ever since then, Kabiyesi have been working so hard to ensure that the rituals that must be done for the two of them to be seen together again, he started it immediately. But the unfortunate thing is that those that are against him are so many. Whenever they are doing that rituals, there are people who normally kind of spoil the ritual before the day of the ritual. And at the end of the day, you will keep hearing that the gods rejected the ritual because of what they must have done before the day of the ritual. So this has been going on for a very long time, you know. But that does not stop Kabiyesi from meeting with Queen Naomi in private, because he will have to see his son. He will have to be part of his son's growth, because Kabiyesi is a good father. We all know that. He's father to so many people out there, not to talk of his own son, his own carbon copy. So now, the main problem of this ritual is that they said there is a particular ritual called the full moon ritual. It has to be performed 3 times before everything will be crowned up, you know. And this full moon ritual happens once in 7 years. As in, and lucky enough for Queen Naomi, this is the 7th year. According to the story, don't forget that I do not live there. And if they fail to achieve it this year, being the 7th year that it last happened, it simply means that she will have to wait till another 7 years so that they will do the full moon rituals and for her to return back to the king. And you know that this is what the Olories will do anything within their power to achieve. They will try everything within, as in anything they can do, just to make sure that it did not happen. But lucky enough for Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi, Iya and Ife came. So all this while they said they have been doing the rituals and it is not working. Ever since Iya and Ife came, the rituals have been going on and smoothly. Then Iya and Ife was able to achieve 1 out of the 3 full moon rituals that must be done before Queen Naomi will return officially to Kabiyesi and before they will be seen together again outside. Iya and Ife completed 1. Now, they are working towards, because this full moon ritual have to happen at the end of every month for that 3 months. Now, they are planning to do the second one. And elders are attacking it spiritually, physically, anything. And that is why when Kabiyesi allows Queen Naomi to use the private jet, the elders now started leveraging on that, telling Kabiyesi that he is going against their destiny. And the question is, did they see Kabiyesi with Queen Naomi in that private jet? The answer is no. The private jet was used to carry Queen Naomi and her maidens, but they did not see Kabiyesi with Queen Naomi in it, because the rule is that the 2 of them must not be seen in the public. You understand? So if they really want to meet, Queen Naomi can go and Kabiyesi will come later. Or Kabiyesi will go, Queen Naomi will go and meet him. They will not go inside the public and start monitoring him now. No, that is not happening. So right now they said, as Iya and Ife and Kabiyesi is working so hard to ensure that they achieve these full moon rituals that must be done for them to be seen together again, the elders are having problems, fighting themselves over it, because some are in support of it, some are against it. And we all know that those of them that are against it are those from Ebony's side and the Blow side. They will do anything to jeopardize it so that it will not happen. But there are some elders who are not in support of them. So right now they said there is woto. They are giving themselves woto over this whole issue. And I said, what will be, will be. If God have destined that Queen Naomi will turn back to Kabiyesi this year, nothing will stop it. If God said it is in the next 7 years, nothing. The only thing I know is that the will of God must be done, because I believe that it is God who established that marriage before the enemies now put sand into it. Anyway, guys, that is what we are hearing. But don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? Tell me what to think about it on the comment section. Subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.